What's going on, guys, and welcome back to our channel. Over the past 2 decades, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk, has managed to become the world's most successful business magnate, all while focused on his long-term goal, which is colonizing Mars and winning the space race. Currently, he's also the world's richest billionaire, and considering SpaceX's ongoing mission, it seems like Musk's long-standing vision of establishing a city on the red planet is closer to becoming a reality than ever before. Here's how Elon Musk plans to build the first city on Mars. But before we get started, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any more videos in the future. Number 5. Why does Elon Musk want to build a city on Mars? In the past few years, Elon Musk has been quite vocal about his plans of taking humans to Mars, but before we get to the details of the all-important mission, let's first understand why the SpaceX CEO chose Mars in particular and what exactly he means by a city on the red planet. SpaceX's website, Mission to Mars, features one of Musk's quotes, which says, "You want to wake up in the morning and think the future is going to be great, and that's what being a spacefaring civilization is all about. It's about believing in the future and thinking that the future will be better than the past. And I can't think of anything more exciting than going out there and being among the stars." For context, Musk has always emphasized how humanity needs to expand into the universe before it gets wiped out by a life-ending event on Earth, and turns out he isn't the first to propose the idea of colonizing another planet. Back in 2017, Stephen Hawking famously said that if humans are looking for a chance to survive an apocalyptic event, they need to expand out within 100 years. Building on this concept, Elon Musk wrote on Twitter in November 2021, "Earth is 4.5 billion years old, but life is still not multi-planetary, and it's extremely uncertain how much time is left to become so." Number 4. How will Elon Musk colonize Mars? Now that the reason behind his mission is clear, let's talk about why Musk chose Mars in particular for this mission. According to the SpaceX website, Mars is one of Earth's closest habitable neighbors, receives a decent amount of sunlight, and a single day is remarkably close to that of Earth. But is that enough to build an entire city on the red planet? Over the years, various world-renowned astronomers have pointed out how the temperature on Mars isn't nearly warm enough to sustain life, how the atmosphere mainly consists of carbon dioxide with a trace amount of other gases, not to mention the planet's gravity is only 38% of Earth's, and the overall atmosphere is equivalent to an estimated 1% of the Earth's atmosphere at sea. So how exactly does Elon Musk plan on colonizing such a planet? Well, his Mars mission includes a process called terraformation, which essentially means Earth shaping or changing a planet's temperature, surface topography, and atmosphere to make it resemble life on Earth. Musk also describes terraformation as nuking Mars, and he's been promoting the concept by wearing Nuke Mars t-shirts and introducing the phrase on social media. The tech billionaire's theory of terraforming Mars is quite complicated, but to put it simply, it's likely that nuclear bombs or explosive weapons will be dropped on the surface of Mars to make it more suitable for humanity. Number 3. When will SpaceX build a city on Mars, and how much will it cost? Elon Musk first publicly talked about the ambitious timeline for his Mars mission on 2017 when he claimed that SpaceX plans on launching 2 cargo ships to Mars in 2022 and 4 cargo ships in 2024. Later, in 2019, the Tesla CEO wrote on Twitter, "It's possible to make a self-sustaining city on Mars by 2050 if we start in 5 years and take 10 orbital synchronizations." Musk's latest update about a timeline to colonize Mars came in early 2021 when he reportedly said that it would take 5.5 years before once again emphasizing how important it is to establish Mars as a self-sustaining civilization. Like always, his deadline seems to be a bit ambitious since SpaceX and NASA's moon landing missions are still facing obstacles in their completion, and according to several reports, the first humans aren't due to arrive on a NASA-funded rocket until 2023. When we talk about the cost of building a city on the red planet, it's expected to be around $100 billion. At the high end, Musk estimates the cost to hit a whopping $10 trillion. Number 2, SpaceX's NASA Moonlander contract. As mentioned earlier, SpaceX's mission to Mars goes hand in hand with its mission to send humans to the moon. NASA has been working to return its astronauts to the moon with its Artemis mission for quite some time now. While Artemis 1 and 2 are planned for November 2021 and August 2023 respectively, Artemis 3 is scheduled for 2024. It'll be a crewed lunar landing, and the mission aims to establish a longer-term lunar presence. In April of 2021, the world-famous space agency announced that it has awarded SpaceX a $2.9 billion contract to develop a version of the Starship rocket that can successfully send its astronauts back to the moon and therefore help NASA achieve the key milestone. In coordination with Elon Musk's aerospace company, the Artemis plan calls for astronauts to launch on NASA's Space Launch System (SLS) rocket, fly to lunar orbit on the space agency's Orion space capsule, before transferring to SpaceX's Starship rocket to make the final descent to the lunar surface. Speaking of the Starship, the much-hyped SpaceX product can be best described as a giant reusable rocket-spaceship combo that could be flying people into space regularly by 2023. As per Elon Musk, earlier this year, he was highly confident that the Starship will have reached orbit many times before 2023 and that it'll be safe for human transport by the time the mission's ready to be launched. Although the Starship is still in development, SpaceX is making rapid progress, and as long as the company continues to accelerate the rate of innovation, the rocket-spaceship duo could be ready in 2 to 3 more years. In recent times, the Starship test flight campaign has been quite progressive as well as explosive. Since December 2020, SpaceX has carried out 4 high-altitude test flights at its South Texas facilities to try out various Starship prototypes. The company has also launched 3 successful crewed missions to Earth orbit in less than 12 months, and SpaceX's latest Starship prototype, SN-15, is already in its pre-flight stages. Considering the fact that the space race has been brewing up for quite some time now, it's no surprise that SpaceX was the only company competing to win NASA's Moonlander contract. Elon Musk's space transportation venture won the contract to design and build NASA's lunar lander, leaving behind 2 rival bidders, including a team led by Blue Origin, a private space company run by the world's second richest man, and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. The choice to go with SpaceX as the only contractor showed NASA's confidence in the company's ability to manufacture a version of Starship that's capable of landing on the moon. NASA's move to go with Musk's company also stems from the fact that SpaceX's $2.9 million bid was substantially less expensive than the competing proposals, and based on the contract, the company is paying more than half of Starship's development costs. Number 1. Can SpaceX send humans to the moon sooner than 2024? Despite all the factors hindering the progress of SpaceX's Moonlander mission, NASA's statement that it hopes to test crewed Artemis flights by 2023 with an initial moon landing in 2024 remains unchanged. In its Artemis overview, the agency said 2024 is not an arbitrary date. It's the most ambitious date possible, and our success at the moon and later at Mars will be grounded in our national goals and robust capabilities. That would be followed by sustainable lunar exploration in the mid to late 2020s as per NASA. But perhaps the biggest and most recent update we've received was from the SpaceX boss himself when he was asked about the progress of the company's Starship lunar lander project. On August 15th, the Twitter account Everything Artemis asked Musk whether he expected to have Starship ready to land humans on the moon by 2024. The tweet said, NASA has started its @SpaceX lunar lander payments. Hopefully, and I trust the SpaceX team will work fast. At Elon Musk, do you expect to have lunar Starship ready to land humans in 2024 despite other delays? Sounding as optimistic as he possibly could, Musk replied on Twitter, probably sooner, which means that SpaceX's Moonlander will probably be ready before 2024. That's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos going forward. See you guys next time, and until then, take care and goodbye.